Have you ever noticed how some messages can make a man obsessed with you while others get completely ignored? The truth is, certain words trigger emotional responses and make him feel something special for you, often without even realizing why. Today, I'm going to show you 7 simple but incredibly powerful messages that will spark his interest and create an irresistible connection. And the best part? Number 5 has an almost magical effect. Text number 1. The happy memory message, those moments that stay in your heart, and when you remember them, you can't help but smile. Exactly. Bringing up these memories in a conversation can create an amazing connection between you two. Imagine sending a message like this: I just remembered that day at the restaurant when we couldn't stop laughing because of that misunderstanding. You have a gift for turning any situation into something fun. At that moment, he will relive that happy memory with you. Our brain has an interesting trick. When we recall a good moment, we actually feel the same emotions we did back then. So, by bringing up that moment, he's not only remembering what happened, but also experiencing that joy all over again. And guess who he's going to associate that feeling with? That's right, you. It's a subtle yet powerful way to strengthen your connection without forcing anything. And the best part, it doesn't have to be a grand memory. It can be something simple, like a fun conversation or that time he did something that made you smile. The key is to show him that he holds a special place in your story. This kind of message makes him want to create more moments like that with you, without you even having to ask. And if he responds with something like, "Wow, I remember that. That was amazing. Congratulations! You've hit the right spot and triggered an emotion-filled memory. But what if you want him to take the initiative and text you first?" There's a simple trick to spark his curiosity and make him reach out, without even realizing it. Text number 2. The curiosity message. When someone sends you a message that you just have to reply to? That happens because curiosity is powerful. Men love a good mystery. So instead of sending a plain, "Hey, how's it going?" why not try something more intriguing, like, "Guess what? Something happened today that totally reminded me of you." Boom! He's instantly wondering what it was. And before he knows it, he's already texting you back, creating a sense of mystery. In a conversation makes him engage with you naturally. If you say something like, "I need to tell you something, but I'm not sure if I should," he automatically switches into detective mode. His mind starts working to figure it out, making him pay extra attention to your conversation. This kind of message stands out among all the other notifications on his phone. But here's the key. Don't reveal the answer too quickly. If he asks what it was, tease him a little first. Say something like, should I really tell you? Or maybe I should keep you guessing a little longer. This keeps the conversation fun and makes him even more interested. After all, when things come too easily, they lose their charm. Now tell me, have you ever sent a mystery message that made him super curious? I want to hear in the comments. And if you think only words can hold a man's attention, wait until you discover the power of an unexpected compliment. Text number 3. The subtle admiration message. Who doesn't like to feel special, right? But here's something about men. They love being appreciated for more than just their looks. A sincere compliment can get inside their head in a powerful way. And it doesn't have to be anything over the top. Instead of a simple, "You're so handsome," why not say something more meaningful, like, "I love how you always find a solution for everything. Your calmness is truly admirable." This taps into something deep, his need to feel recognized. Unlike generic compliments that anyone could give, when you highlight something unique about him, it creates a real impact. He feels like you truly see who he is, and that builds a strong connection. From that moment on, your words start to carry special meaning for him, and it doesn't have to be anything complicated. Small details make all the difference. It could be something like, "I admire how you always know what to say to make people feel comfortable." Or, "It's so inspiring to see how dedicated you are to what you love." You can really feel your passion just by listening to you talk. These kinds of compliments make him feel seen and valued, and when a man feels that way around you, he'll want to be even closer to you. Now, what if besides making him feel special, you could also spark his curiosity? At the same time, There's a simple trick to make him intrigued and thinking about you without even realizing it. Text number 4. The mysterious tease. Message men are naturally curious. When something isn't completely clear, their mind starts working overtime to fill in the blanks. And you can use this to your advantage. Instead of sending an obvious message, why not go for something more mysterious, like, if I told you what I just thought about, you wouldn't believe it. Or, I just discovered something really interesting about you, but I'll only tell you if you guess it. Now he has to know what it is. The secret here is to build anticipation without revealing everything right away. If he asks what it is, don't answer immediately. Play around a little with, I think I'll let you guess first, or if I tell you now, it won't be as fun. This keeps the game exciting, and he'll want to keep the conversation going just to find out more. This works because it makes his imagination run wild. He starts creating scenarios in his mind, trying to guess what it could be. And the more he thinks about it, the more emotionally invested he becomes. In the end, without even realizing it, he's already spent time and energy trying to figure you out, and that only makes his interest in you grow stronger. Now, if there's one thing that really grabs a man's attention, it's when he feels challenged in a fun way. And there's a simple way to do that without coming off as too pushy. Text number 5. The little challenge. Message men love a good challenge, especially when it's light and fun. Playing with this competitive side in a relaxed way can make him even more engaged in the conversation. Instead of sending a regular message, try something like, I bet you can't guess my favorite food. Want to try? Or, I'm sure you have no idea where I traveled last. This triggers his instinct to get it right and makes everything more exciting. The fun part is that even if he gets it wrong, the interaction remains lighthearted and spontaneous. You can even joke about his answer by saying something like, wow, not even close, but I'll give you another chance because I liked your effort. This makes him want to keep trying without even realizing that he's investing time and attention in your conversation. And the best part? These little challenges create a sense of connection. He starts seeing you as someone fun, someone who stands out from the ordinary and keeps things interesting. This is key to keeping his interest in the long run. After all, no one enjoys predictable interactions, and playful teasing like this makes all the difference in keeping the spark alive. But sometimes, just playing with words isn't enough. To create a truly strong connection, you need to go a little deeper, something that makes him feel like he can truly be himself around you. Text number 6. The shared emotion. Message nothing brings two people closer than feeling understood. When you share a genuine feeling, you create a bond that goes beyond words. A simple yet powerful way to do this is by sending something like, I watched a movie today that really moved me. Have you ever felt like a movie understood exactly how you feel? This question invites him to open up naturally, without pressure. The key is in the exchange of experiences. When he responds by sharing a movie, a song, or even a life moment that impacted him, you start building a deeper connection. And by showing genuine interest, asking things like, really? What was it that touched you the most? You make him feel heard and valued. Few things win a man over more than the feeling that someone truly cares about what he feels. This kind of conversation also helps you discover emotional compatibility. You might realize that you see life in a similar way, or that your perspectives complement each other. These small connections create intimacy naturally and make him associate you with a warm, comfortable feeling. But if there's one thing that truly makes a man feel irresistibly drawn to you, it's realizing that he has a unique place in your life, and there's a subtle yet powerful way to show this, without having to say it directly. Before we move on to the next message, I have something important to tell you. Have you ever seen couples who seem to live in their own bubble of love and connection? You can have that too, even if it seems out of reach right now. There's a secret that creates this deep bond, something only those who know about it can experience. I've left a video in the comments that will show you how to build this kind of relationship. Watch it and see how you can experience the love you've always dreamed of. Text number 7. The exclusivity factor. Message men are driven by the feeling of being unique. When he realizes that he holds a special place in your life, something shifts in the way he sees you. Instead of just saying you like him, try something deeper, like, "You have a way of making me smile that no one else does." Or, "Out of all the people I know, only you make me feel this comfortable." This kind of message makes him feel like he's different from the rest. The goal here isn't to overdo the compliments, but to recognize something that genuinely makes you admire him. He needs to feel that he has qualities that attract you in a way no one else can. This triggers his desire to keep being that special person in your life. After all, who doesn't love the feeling of being irreplaceable? Plus, this strategy changes the way he sees you. When a man realizes that he has a unique impact on you, it affects both his ego and his emotions. And the best part? This feeling doesn't fade quickly. Even if you don't talk for a while, the thought that you see him in a special way will keep lingering in his mind. Now that you know exactly which messages can spark his interest and create a genuine emotional connection, tell me, which of these strategies are you excited to try first? Oh, and before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips like this. And click on the next video on your screen. There's another secret you won't want to miss.